Anybody hear me? What about now? Anybody hear me now? I'm trying to find out. You can hear me. Oh, you mean we have audio? Wow. All right, well, you know, oh man, I've been struggling. Had to find the camera that faces me, had to find the microphone that works, had to find the light because it's dark and you wanted to see me. Had to run around and set up the outside camera that we got. How about that? That is 24 feet high. 24 feet high above the trucks. So you figure that's 10 feet higher than the truck is. Sound is low? Any weird noises in there? I'll give you a lay of the land. Show you how many trucks are in here. And that's Interstate 5 that you see. That's Sandy. I'm Uncle Steve. But that's Interstate 5 you see up over there. As you can see, quite a few trucks. This one may be getting ready to leave. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. I'm still learning how to do this camera, this outdoor camera. Oh, Periscope, I do. Couple of trucks have come in and left because there's no parking anywhere around. So, y'all see me all right, or am I all washed out? It's hard to tell when I got this light blinding in my eyes. But if you want to know what I look like when I drive, this be it. Wish I had some New Year audio for you, but we don't. And you should have seen the looks that we were getting when we were putting up the antenna. A couple of people walked by and, "What are you doing? Are you afraid something's going to break into your truck?" It's like, no. We tried to explain BigRigTravels to them, and they didn't seem interested in that part. They just wanted to know why I was sticking a big old security camera way up high. So, now I want to try an experiment because we're together and we get to experiment. I want to see if the outdoor camera works, which I don't think you're going to get audio. Did you hear any outdoor sounds? I don't think that you will, because I don't think this HDMI cable from the phone carries it. But maybe we'll have to work on that. So you do get to hear the outside. static cling, a lot of interference. From what, now or when we do the outdoor camera? Sound, but you can't hear me. Outside. But what about inside? Can you hear me inside all right? Well, now this is only 30 frames. This is not, the outdoor one is not meant to be all sophisticated and all that stuff. All right, so let me switch to the outdoor, and I'm going to lower the audio. Try it 50%. All right, so you should hear me now, but when I switch cameras, you should hear outside. Alright, so is that any better? Did the volume on the outside camera go down? And this is an experimentation because I don't know. This is the first time we've ever had this rig set up like this. So, did the volume go down 60%? Static? So outdoor is okay, lower it a little bit. Sounds like a tornado. Our truck isn't running. But I will say that, okay, now let's try the outside again. Now we're down to 25%. So that right there is outside 25%. Does that sound good? Can we adjust the gain on what camera? The outside camera? Perfect outside? Much better? Alright. So that's 25% for the outdoor cam. Just a little bit lower. Let me man, this is touchy control. All right, this is 15%. Alright, so that right there was 16%. Sound better? Okay. Alright, so 15-16%. Hey, this is an experiment. We're learning. I'm learning as you guys are learning. Okay? I keep looking at myself, but you're really right there. Hey everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Man, what a year it's been, right? So I got my chat down here. And yeah, as we move along, when will I be back this way? Where's this way? As we move along throughout the experimentation with the outdoor camera and all that stuff, we will get better. It's a matter of fine-tuning. I've never done this before. There's no manuals online that tell you how to make this situation, the way we're doing it, work. So this is all experimentation, trying to figure it out. And you guys are my guinea pigs, right? I mean, we're all in this together. But you know what, though? The only lights are the outside lights at the very end of the parking lot, and, well, the truck headlights that just turned off. But look at this. It still has color that this camera can pick up in the middle of the night. Well, pitch black, same thing. We were at the same truck stop last New Year's Eve. No, we weren't. Were we? I don't know. Ocean, we were in your neighborhood. Check out the stream a little bit. Nothing exciting. We'll grow into it. Oh man, chat's flying by. I missed something. Steve, where is the pull string for the air horn? See if I can show you this without destroying everything. It is right here. It's not really a pull string, it's more like a... No, I'll never get this straight. It's more like a little cable that you yank. Basically, yeah, I actually got an email, so I'm going to say, let's just call it 100,000 miles we went this year. We've gotten as high as 125,000 miles. But average overall is 100,000 miles. Peggy's going to type slower for me. So, right now what we've got is the GoPro, which is on me, widescreen. We've got the camera feed out. Now I can talk to you guys and yet still show the outdoor camera. How cool is that? Ocean, we'll be around your area again. We get to Lathrop, Stockton, and all that stuff pretty easy. You never know, we might be right down the street from you. What does that say? I can't read the bottom. Oh, it tells me I've been on for 20 minutes. I would like to get a camera that you could, you know, outdoor camera up top. And we may still, but the ones I was looking at is $500 or $600. I think we better learn to use what we got first before I spend another $600. Do you know that we almost spent $20,000 on the website this year? Between the new studio equipment, the studio we're building, 2 broadcast boxes, lights for in the truck, lights for in the studio, road crew medallions, mugs. We've new servers. We've got new broadcasting, new website servers and stuff. We've spent $19,800 and something last time I looked. So that's pretty good. But I think for now, you know, this tower cam will work for now. We never had a tower cam before, so we'll play with this one before we upgrade again. You know what I mean? I don't want to make myself go broke. Wally, you're welcome. Hey, by the way, we need to do this.
You're in the midst of a BRT watch party. We're not driving, but sit back and enjoy the view and the best chat room on the internet.
It may have been too loud because you're actually sitting right on top of the speaker. So, do I want a second or a third job? We might have to. How y'all doing? Was it worth it? I'm sorry, Abby. How you doing? What did we miss? What are we worth? What camera do we have up on the pole? It's a Reolink security camera. That's the thing too, is the $600 cameras where we can broadcast from, just like while we're driving. Not, how do I say? Not while we're driving, but while we're, you won't have to worry about it being only 30 frames a second. You can move it up to 20, 30, 60 or whatever. We don't have to worry about it going to sleep. The only problem with those is, number one, they're $600, and number two, they are not waterproof. Like this one. This one we have right now is waterproof. So if it snows or if it rains, we can still, have it. So, yes, Abby, everything we spend is worth it on the website to me, and from the emails that I get and all that other stuff. You guys are pretty happy with what we've got going on, the progress we're making and all that stuff. I think you guys are pretty happy. The pole comes in 5 sections, and there's a locking mechanism on each one, and they all telescope and retract into each other. So we do it manually. Ocean, I do care. Thank you very much. And I'm glad you guys care as well. Scene, how is it Scene or is it Sean? I hate to butcher people's names. Mr. Rogers, I appreciate you. You are definitely welcome. Spending this New Year's Eve in San Antonio. Woo-hoo. We're sending it in Sacramento. Hey, Greg. No, what's your name? Mr. Bandini. I forgot his first name. I don't even know my moderators' names. Now I can't find them either. Chris. Mr. Chris Bandini. Change the title of this stream. This is a test. To include that we're broadcasting from Sacramento, California. I forgot. Like I said, I was in a hurry. This is basically thrown together. We were going to have a forward-facing camera like we've done before, but there's really nothing to see. It's pitch black. So you have your choice of me or the overhead view. Howdy, Will. Howdy to the Will family. Is the pole attached to the truck? It is not attached permanently. It is tightly bungee corded. Bungee cord, yeah. That way I can, pull the cord, the pole in and all that stuff. So, Abby. And if you look at the man, my mind's like 18 places. If you look at the Twitter account that we got, you could actually see 2 pictures of the broadcast camera up on the pole there. Happy New Year to you, Ian. Happy New Year to you, James. And I know that we could do a whole lot better as far as our Christmas Eve show and New Year's show. We'll get there. We're transitioning from strictly, turn the camera on while we're driving to, we're going to start branching out into a little bit more. Gray's Denver, how you doing? Hey man, stay away from that fire out in Boulder. So, hey Blue Mustang, how you doing? Hi, Chris Vanity steals Cheetos for payment. Man, Aunt Jemima's gonna come get you. Hey Todd, thank you very much. That means a lot. It really does. Dead Crow, howdy howdy, Dave W. Hey Gossamer, good to see you. You feeling any better? Sonic Crew, how you doing? If I miss anybody's names, I apologize. There's like a lot of you. Lorna, I have opened up the freezer just for you. We took the lock off, so you get to eat whatever you want out of the freezer. Speaking of which, we've not had lunch yet. In fact, I gotta show you this. Remember, if you were watching the stream earlier, here. Let me read this. Somebody said something. Griffy Griff, how you doing? Hey John, y'all have your tuxes on. Nice. Train Watcher Don, you are very, very welcome. I do care about the channel. I do care about each and every one of you guys. Ed, thank you. Yeah, everybody always tells me they want to see more of me, so Happy New Year, you get to see me instead of a dark lot. So, Zoom interviews is one thing that I would like to work into the new studio. Yes. I would like, you know, each time we do a show at the house in the basement, I'd like to do a one-on-one interview with one of our road crew. Say TJ Elevator Fan, Peggy, you know, and learn about our road crew, the people that watch us all the time. Because our road crew is a fascinating group of folks. Creativity, Wally and his radio voice, maybe chat with him on a one-on-one interview or whatever. So yes, that is something that I would like to bring into our new studio show. What were the miles for this year? I think we agreed upon it straight up 100,000 miles. I think we came up with just a few short. We did have hot dogs for lunch, but that's like not dinner. M.A. Sudi, man, it's like 5 a.m. your time, ain't it? Good to see you, M.A. Sudi. You're welcome, Flintstone. Rob, you may not want to see me, right? Jeffrey Travels, you got your new winter jacket, good deal. Abby, we care about you too. Well, Dave the Storm, the Reolink system is not meant to be a continuous monitoring. You know, like say a regular studio camera would be. But it is what it is. Anyways, what I was going to say is, remember I told you that we got our coffee, right? And I don't know, 15 minutes later, I said that it started leaking all over me. And even though we didn't mention it, when we picked it up, I got a lap full of coffee. And this is why. See that? I mean, just completely, I mean, imagine having this full up to there, and you hold it, and then all of a sudden it does that number. So, yeah. We were not happy. Yikes! Studio light. Oh. So yeah, we were not happy whatsoever. Do we travel with passengers? No, we do not. Well, not physically in the truck, but we've got 500 folks in the truck with us. How you doing, Judy L? Good to see you. Happy New Year to you, Alan. Mariana, how you doing? Goose, how you doing? Mongoose. Tar Heel, how you doing? So yeah, we weren't happy having to wear our coffee. That's why I don't like those paper cups, you know. Jen Older, you are all of our friends, absolutely. You know, that's one thing that makes this channel successful in my eyes. Because we keep the drama and the garbage out, it lets the good side of people come out. It lets the friendships develop and all of that. And I've learned a lot about the people that watch us, and of course you guys have learned about the regular chatters, the moderators. So when you keep the garbage out, then the goodness and the kindness can flourish. So I want to thank you for that. Leonard finally tested negative. Good. Glad to hear it. The Obsidian Gym, how you doing? You know, I will say that, and this ain't against anybody, some of y'all's chat names, I wonder how you came up with those. Just like, you know, you got some really weird names. And I think that's pretty cool. Never lose faith in humanity. You're right, Peggy. Thank you, Ian. Oh, Caitlin, I'm not cute. I'm a 57-year-old groundhog prune face. Well, thank you anyways. Old continent. Where is the old continent? I don't know. Ryan from Mansfield, Ohio. Rai, how you doing? Tommy, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Handbag. Yep. You know, you guys make time to watch me every day. You know, the ones that watch me every day. The least I could do is take time for y'all. I probably should drink water instead of just coffee all the time. Donner Pass is cool any time of the year. You know, the first time that I ever went through Donner Pass was when I was brand new. I don't know, one of the first 10 trips that we ever did. And we went through it during a storm, no chains, but during a winter storm at like 2 a.m. And I was scared to death. Being new, first, you know, fresh driving down the mountains. Yeah, I was not thrilled. But I used to do a lot of running at night. Some of the coolest things you could ever imagine. And I keep looking down to scroll back to try to catch some of your comments, but it's going too fast for me to catch every one of them. Diane, how you doing? How long have I been driving? Since 2006. Brazil, Fabiana, Lucia Silva. Well, welcome. Thank you very much, Brazil. Colombia, thank you very much. How y'all doing? Am I an owner operator or a company? I am a company driver. Tommy Rogers, how you doing? Portsmouth. I'm gonna say you say port. I don't know how to say that. Yeeks. Portsmouth, Ohio. Portsmouth. You don't really say Portsmouth, do you? Howdy, Brian Cole. How you doing? A lot of people are already having New Year's come by. Still a little bit for us. We may not last till midnight. Happy New Year to Bonita Springs, Florida. There you go. I like the palm trees, the flag, and the rainbow. You know, sometimes water tastes better than coffee. What's my favorite truck stop meal to have? When the buffets were all open, you know, before all this mess. Love my salads from Petro. Love my chicken fried steak. Steak and shrimp. Like all that. But none of the truck stops have good food anymore. What's my favorite trip from A to B? I don't know. I really don't know, because I like doing all the trips. Herndon, Virginia. How you doing? Portsmouth. Tommy Rogers got a cup of coffee. How about that? Iowa checking in. How you doing? Jammin', how you doing? Kai Esterhammer, how you doing? You got to get up at 4 o'clock on New Year's Day? What kind of job you do, buddy? 4 a.m. on New Year's Day is not very good. Evanston, Wyoming, Happy New Year. Flushing, New York. I'm going to say that's New York, right? Casey, how you doing? Gladys, how you doing? Mongoose, how you doing? Do I ever go down to Louisiana on I-10? Yes, we have. It's been a while since we've been down south like that. Trying to play catch up. If I miss anybody's comment or name, I apologize to you. Iowa 80 still has their buffet. I've not been to Iowa 80 in several years, so I don't know. Is there any place where you've not been that you would like to see? Are you talking about truck driving, or are you talking about in general? Because in general, I could give you a list that long. In trucking, I don't know. We've pretty much been everywhere. Winter storm, yes. I've heard about the winter storm coming to the Belvedere headquarters. I have. Hartsville, South Carolina. How you doing, Richard? Do we stay with the same tractor until it's retired? Yes. When we get a truck assigned to us, we run the tires off until 500,000 miles, and then the company turns it into wholesale. So, what appliances do we have in the truck to cook your own? Mainly we have the microwave, but I've got a percolator for quick boiling of water. I've got a coffee maker, rice cooker, a skillet, a freezer, refrigerator. Most of my food preparation is done on my time off. That's when I grill several months of food at a time, slow cook. I'll cook stuff in the oven. I'll cook stuff on the outside grill. I'll cook stuff on the stove. You know, like cook a couple pounds of hamburger that you could put on anything. Let's see if we can pull this guy up and watch where he goes. Is he gonna back up? I hope he ain't gonna back up. It looks like he's gonna back up. Are we driving tomorrow? Yes, we are. We got 2 trucks coming in. What's with the rip? No, we don't have no rips in this jacket. This is the new tower cam, Ron. One thing I want to be able to show you this, you know, during the daytime or whatever, is let you guys watch people back up into these little holes. You know what I mean? Sunset, Utah. How you doing, Bronco? I still need to put your pictures in the Road Crew Gallery. Whoops, let's go the other way. See if we'll catch. Oh, there's a pole that you guys are attached to, but you see him way back there. Now, how cool is that we could look over 2 rows of trucks? Tower cam is 24 feet high. But you see the little mechanism for locking. Right now you're in low. Now, coming up, you're going to see the 1080 version. How cool is that? In color in a pitch black truck stop. Howdy to California. It's 24 feet tall. Will we be driving with the tower cam? No, we will not. Because we're not, well, number one, you can't be any taller than 13.6. That's pretty dang clear, ain't it? The only trucker in the world with a live tower cam. Imagine, no matter where we park, we'll be able to see the fuel island. You know what I mean? What do you think of that? Look at that. Now, is that not good quality? From way up here, you could see tire marks in the dirt lot. How about that? What do you think? When am I headed to Virginia? I have no clue where we're going. Glad you guys like the tower cam. Everybody that loves the tower cam, do me a favor and help spread the word about the channel. You know? I mean, if everybody did 1 or 2 shares a day to Twitter or whatever, does it go up by itself? It does not. We will make a video of how we set up our tower cam. And there, you know, I thought of that, Mongoose. I thought, you know, when we have the tower cam going during a watch party, if anybody says they can't find me, they don't have their eyes open. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll do a video of the equipment that we use for the tower camera. So, you know what I mean? A sock near the entrance. But I think no matter where we are, we'll be able to see the fuel island. What do you think of that? We can almost catch them. But like I said, now this is not meant to be a studio camera. You know, where we could, where we can have it do, you know, real time. Well, this is real time, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It is a little bit buggy because we're broadcasting off of our own internet. We've got the camera Wi-Fi running off of our internet. Hey, get up. That, by the way, is the front of our truck. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Raise your head, get up, get up. Come on, get up. Get up. Okay. Plus, we have the security camera Wi-Fi, or the tower camera Wi-Fi, to inside the truck, to this control, to the other camera that's watching. That camera phone watching then gets fed to the broadcast box. So you think about it. By the time you guys see it on YouTube, it's already gone through four different things. And I think I locked it up. It ain't perfect, but I tell you what, it does okay. Cindy, how are you doing? You used to be a truck driver, I guess, or no, Cindy? We've got a lot of retired truck drivers that watch us. I've never met any other truck drivers that know about the channel. Well, except for Rich. Rich knew about us from a long time ago. How many? Can't keep up with it. Oh, I lost it now. How many times do I get home? I try to get home every 30, 45 days or so. You know, it's not, I don't keep it a secret per se. We just can't lead people to believe that, you know, brands represent each other or nothing like that. You know what I mean? How long have I had this truck? I've had this truck, we got this after we came back from, see, now it won't talk. When did we get this truck? 2019? Is it sprinkling? Oh, mongoose. Do you know that people still give me hate mail over that? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. In fact, I changed the title of that last night. Jeannie, how you doing? I worked in the aviation industry as well for many, many years. Lazoid, how you doing? Reboot the camera. What's wrong with the camera? This truck is 2 years old. No, we moved into this, what, 2000, August 2019? When did we go to Yellowstone for 30 days? Gladys, you have yourself a good night. Back from work and the concert. Ooh, ooh. Yap, how you doing? Layton, we're doing all right. How you doing? Let's see, can we catch him? Kind of, sort of, halfway. But you know what? For a little camera, I think that does pretty good. Is it jerky? Sure. But like I said, we're running it all through our own Wi-Fi and hotspots and the whole 9 yards. So I think it's pretty good, actually. Ron, how you doing? At 500,000 miles, we turn them in, and they go to wholesale. Jammin' Jammy, how you doing? Gerald, you emailed me. Okay, I have not looked at email tonight yet. Scotland checking in. How you doing, Scotland? It's already 2022 over there, right? Happy New Year to you, Nathan. Are there places to do laundry? Sure, most truck stops have laundry. I've got enough clothes in here to go 2 months without clothes. Well, no, without having to worry about laundry, because I've got a closet full of clothes, you know, and you wear them and all that stuff. And as things get dirty, I move them into this other side. And then when I go home, I've got like 3 buckets of laundry to do. Or sometimes if we go to a terminal, I'll do the clothes at the terminal for free. I don't really do any laundry out on the road because it's like a laundromat, it costs so much. So M.A. Sudi. Mariana, good deal. Yeah, we're not as good as the New York ball dropping yet. Hey, but you know, now that we have a tower pole, maybe we could drop a squishy truck from the top of the tower camera next year. Gotta go down to 30 degrees. Okay, that ain't bad. Jen, you're always welcome. Turbo, how you doing? We need split screen. What would you want split screen? Like stand by. You mean like that? That would work. Adelaide, Australia, how you doing? Layton, how you doing? Ohio, John Rutherford from Ohio. How you doing? Uruguay. How you doing? Man, we got people from all over the world. No formal clothes yet. We still got clothes that have holes in them. There, whoever was asking about the split screen, what do you think? That'll work? We are still learning how to use our broadcast box. So I'm doing a whole lot of learning as we go. And so we'll practice and we'll play and we'll learn, and maybe in a couple of years we'll actually have a good show. You know what I mean? No, I'm happy with our shows. I think we do remarkably well. There you go, Alan. You get credit for it. Air conditioning jacket. But you know what? You don't throw this away. You don't throw that away. Because this is what you use to work on the truck with, to dig in the garden with, you know, all that stuff. Now, if we, let's pull it back here. If we let's try this. What about that one? You like that one? We're learning. Thank you, Roger. See? Roger knows. Yeah, we're still playing Lazoid. And, you know. You could patch that. With what? There ain't nothing to patch. Jeffrey Travels, you don't have to give your recliner away. Now let's see if we can't follow this guy. Oh no, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, no, see, you go touching buttons when you're not supposed to. I'm still playing because we got to do a show. We got to do this. Playing with a joystick. Oh well. But this isn't, like I said, isn't meant to be a full-time broadcast camera. Does that make sense? Can I sing again? Now, I thought people were fighting. FBI trucker. There you go. Barry Richardson, how you doing? A lot of people no, I was keeping an eye, making sure we don't have trouble. Can we pull over and show some of the beautiful scenery? I hadn't thought of that, but you know what? That might be a possibility. Maybe we should start taking breaks at rest areas and all that stuff. Try the videos on top of each other. You talking about like that? Picture in picture? Jeffrey Travels, woohoo! Glad you got your new camera, or calendar. Talking about calendars, you only got a couple more hours left for that big sale. Yeah, I know, I'd love to do an overhead. But I'd also like to do 360, I'd like to do wraparound. Is the tower cam froze? Well, I wouldn't doubt it. Trying to pull the camera back up, the other one. I don't know if he's trying to back up or what he's doing. One thing, remember though, is, like I said, all the camera is jumping, but we're running everything off of our own cell phone data. That means the tower camera talking to the control center down here, all that, it's all run by us. It would be a lot better when we get Starlink. And all that. So Steve CMD, how you doing? No, when we go to bed, we're taking the camera with us. We won't leave it up there, trust me. Costs too much money. You know what I mean? Do we have any more bobbleheads? No, they sold out in a month. I had no idea that they would. California Gal, how you doing? Just curious, how many people we got watching? 500 people, not bad. Neil, yeah, we took a field trip to Twin Falls. I think we're gonna do a lot more of that too. I'm looking for 2022 is the year that BigRigTravels is going to start making some major advancements. I don't want to let all the cats out of the bag. Well, right now we're not planning on having any more bobbleheads. I did a dumb thing. I locked myself into saying that they were limited edition, and so we can't make any more. We might make a different one, but that's not on the radar for now. Sean Bishop, how you doing? He's parking like 2 or 3 trucks over. Let's see if I wasn't even paying attention to him. Let's see what he's trying to do. So now you see what hole he's trying to get into. Wally, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Andy, thank you very much. Yes, we have mailed out the bobblehead to the National Bobblehead Museum in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I wish this wouldn't hang, but he's backing in really slow anyways. But look how tight he is. I was thinking maybe we should just go ahead and spend the $600 on a regular broadcast camera and stick up there. The only thing is we would be limited to no wind and no rain, because those cameras are not waterproof. They're meant for in-studio use. This one could get rained on or snowed on and we would still be able to see. So hey, watch an insurance claim. I hope not. But doesn't this look pretty cool? I'll admit, this looks pretty cool to be able to show you how trucks, back into the holes and what they got to work with and how much space there is. I think this is cool. I think this will help you guys understand quite a bit. Whoops, too far. Thank you, Ocean. That means a lot. So anyways, at least it gives you a little bit better view. A new perspective in the way truck stops are laid out. All that stuff. Argentina, how you doing? No, Chris is talking about football or basketball or something. I just see a country name and think they're talking about us. How many trucks are in here? I have no idea. So I don't know. Where are we at? Sacramento. Now we asked Chris Bandini to try out his editing skills to change the title to say Sacramento, live from Sacramento, California, and I see he didn't do it. What are you doing, son? Layton, thank you very much. So is my new lavalier mic wireless? Yes, it is, but it just arrived yesterday at the house, so we do not have it on now. But we should be able to walk out in front and show you things and talk to you and dance and sing. And you'd be able to hear me. Pro Mod, how you doing? Thank you to Patsy. Oh my goodness, 4 hours to go. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. Have I ever captured a wreck? Yes, a couple of times. Nothing like what you see on YouTube, fantastic, and like, you know, every pieces, parts go everywhere. But we've got a couple fender benders too. It's there. Okay, so, well, I don't want to refresh. I just trust them. But you know what? Have we been on the air for 1 hour? Yes, we have. Gotta love cold coffee. You know, this little studio light is not bad, right? Does okay? I can't tell because I'm blinded. Yes, we bought a wireless microphone. I think it's got 165 feet. Like I said, we're advancing in 2022. I've learned a lot. I've done a lot of research, and we're actually booking forward rather quickly. We had some other emergency things to take care of, such as the new server. So, you know, make the website work nice. By the way, has anybody ever had any slow website problems, or what is that, gateway 500 failure or something? No, we've not ever recorded our own fender bender because we've never had one. $500,000? Half a million in here? No, I'd say 200. For being a real dark parking lot and still getting color, that's quite a bit, quite nice. Yes, knock on wood. You are correct. We've been very, very lucky. Yeah, that white SUV in Utah, north of Salt Lake City. There was that, and you could hear we touched, but we pulled over and we looked and it didn't even crack our bumper. So I'm not going to consider that an accident because there wasn't even a scratch. You know what I mean? Ireland, you have yourself a good night. Yeah, the car hit the barrels. That where was that? Ann Arbor, Michigan, wasn't it? A couple years ago. I actually sold that video or the rights to that video to a advertising agency. Don't do that. If you get a good video, don't do that. We would have made more money on our own than by having somebody do it for us. No. Oh well, lesson learned. How was the last trip today? UK train spotting. How you doing? Well, we'll be back. You can meet us next time. How was today's final trip? Well, we rolled in skinny driveway, little place, and it was tight. And I thought, man, it had a blind side, which normally you back in from the driver's side. This time we had to go this way and blindside in because another truck was there. And I thought, man, this is going to be rough. Did it first shot. I was proud of myself. Got in there. Guy says, we'll unload you right after we get done with this other truck. We were in and out in an hour. So nobody yelled at me for the load being late, or nothing like that. So that's why I say some places will take you when you get there because they know they're not dumb. They know weather delays and whatnot. And other people, if you're a half hour late, you have to get a new appointment 3 days later. So how do you drive so good when you're doing stuff in a truck like getting something, huh? I don't know what you mean. Well, we hit a deer, a deer hit us. Where were we when that deer jumped across the Jersey barrier in front of us? And we tried to move, but people were beside us, so we couldn't. And they ended up running into the back of our trailer, like right under the wheels. It was not pretty. Yeah, where was that? Virginia. Staunton, Virginia. We were waiting to pull out of the fuel island when another truck in front backed right into the front end of another. You're right. And them little things happen. But thankfully we've not, caught anything more than that. John Fowler, how you doing? Anybody ever heard of Jim Fowler? No, Joe Fowler. Joe Fowler. Anybody know that name? What color is my truck? It is gray. It's not blue or black, it's gray. Oh, great. Chris is trying to push people off our channel to watch somebody else. Way to go, bonehead. Loveland, Colorado. Yeah, and that yellow pole incident. Oh, we always get cut off. Yeah, we always get cut off. I like this. I've got 4 sources. Lewis Hardy, how you doing? So when I look down, does it look like I have my eyes closed or are we above? Ah, 2-timing Chris. That's worse. I'm giving you a heck of a time. Boggy, how you doing? Good to see you. Why did I become a truck driver? Well, I love traveling. I love driving. I love getting out and seeing everything. And I've always been interested in photography, videography, broadcasting. When I was a kid, like 12, 13, 14 years old, I used to take scrap plywood, make TV cameras out of them. Not real TV cameras, but in the shape of them, and put wheels on them and wheel them around the garage. And I would build curtains, Mom would tell you, build curtains that you pull one end and they open and they close. I used to do all that in the garage. And then, of course, I worked at a couple of TV studios in San Antonio. So if you like to travel, you like to drive, you like the technology behind broadcasting, guess what we're doing right now today? Driving, traveling, broadcasting our own show. This is what I've done my whole life. Not to this level, but I mean, I when I was a kid, I'm not kidding you, long before digital stuff, I used to buy, not Joe Fowler, military officer, I'll come back to that. I used, back in the days when you had film, I would buy my own film, developing chemicals, bleach and all that stuff, and the little timers, and you sit in the dark and you wind the film onto the little roller thing and put the top on and pour the chemicals in. I used to take a bar stool right underneath the little garage overhead incandescent bulb, just a regular 5x7 photographic sheet, and I would stick keys, and I would stick a coin, and I'd stick other see-through items, a leaf or whatever, and I would run over, turn the light on and turn it off, and I would experiment to see the exposure on the 5x7 sheet of paper just from that light. And then I'd run into the mom's bathroom and develop the film, and I loved that. You know, I've just always enjoyed the photography, always enjoyed the broadcasting. And I know that if I love driving and if I love going places that I've never been to before, there's people all around the world that want to get out and do that and can't, but we're going to do it for them. So all they have to do is turn the TV on, and there we are. Well, okay, so I'm talking about Joe Fowler as a TV personality. He used to work at KSA TV 12. And do you know, when he came to our high school, Judson High School in San Antonio, I interviewed Joe Fowler for my class. I love that. You know that guy's weird. He would do the sports for KSAT TV 12, and if the San Antonio Spurs lost, he would threaten to shave off half of his beard. San Antonio Spurs would lose, and he would do his next show with half a beard. This half would be clean shaven, and this half would be a full beard. He would always do stuff, and Channel 12's ratings went sky high. But then he got a little bit weird, and the newness and the craziness wore off. It got to be too old, too weird, too much, if that makes sense. So anyways, I'm sorry if I rambled on too much. Casey, good deal. There you go, California dude. You're not dumb. Larry Hill, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. Jen, Holder, doo-doo-doo-doo. Nah, ain't any, if you're watching this channel, you're not dumb. Not by any stretch. Ah, the Nashville show. I wish I could watch that. How do I drive while I get food out of my cabinets? It's overhead cabinet. I open the cabinet and food falls out. You know. Ain't much activity happening. I was afraid of that. It's not like this is a busy truck stop. Kelly Air Force Base. Know it well. Good deal, Roger. Gus, how you doing? Paul, how you doing? Amber, how you doing? You know, when I was in the Air Force, and of course all the Air Force people start out basic training in Lackland Air Force Base. No matter where you join the Air Force at anywhere in the country, you started out as an airman, you know, at basic training at Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio. If you're not from San Antonio, the base is just like anywhere else. But I knew the area. I knew the base. I knew the area. I knew home was 20 miles away or whatever it was. I knew what was on the other side of that fence. I knew McDonald's was right across the street, you know. And that made it worse because I knew what was on the outside of that fence. And that's pretty cool. Yep. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Jorge in Mexico, how you doing? Greetings to Brazil. Kitty Cat, how you doing? Edwardsville, Illinois. We've been there. How come you not come grab your medallion? Oh, there you go, Peggy. I yell at Lorna to get us food. You could have seen us, Bozeman, Montana. Tower cams froze? No. Okay. Ain't much happening. I forgot. Maybe we will invest in a regular broadcast camera. Like I said, we've spent upwards of $19,000 so far this year. Good thing it's the last day of the year and I can't spend any more money this year. Peggy Perk, how you doing? Chad with you? I didn't call you dumb, Caitlin. Nobody even said you were dumb. That's not even what we were talking about. Don't know where you got that from. The Lemon Pie Couple, Edwardsville. Oh, but you didn't meet us in Edwardsville. You met us at the pilot there. Okay, in my mind I was thinking Edwardsville. Okay. You're right, and that was a good lemon pie. Oh, lemon pie, yum yum. Chad, Happy New Year to you. Larry Albrook from Arizona, how you doing? Laverne, California, how you doing? Ralph, Robbie. Let me show you this. I don't know if this is okay. I'm not gonna show it there, but check this out. Almost dropped it in the coffee. We'll put this one on sale. Okay. Dent sale. No, I didn't dent. Check that out. See if I can do this backwards. If you meet us, this is what you get. A heavy duty medallion. That's one side, and this is the other side. And you probably can't read it, but it says, I met Big Rig Steve. How cool is that? Anybody ever come up? I asked a question earlier. Did anybody ever come up with how many road crew we met in 2021? Lynn, you got 15 people watching and 15 thumbs up. Very good. I'm keeping Chad awake, huh? Good deal. So yeah, if anybody meets us, that's what we give away. Happy New Year's to you, Cherokee. Breathe. How you doing? Parking, yeah, parking full time. Got one. Yeah, he gave us an Oreo something or other. I probably can't pull it up quick enough to catch him, can I? Slow, but there you go. Casey, how you doing? And these are different from the ones that you get in the store. Dead Crow, there you go. You met us in Don't Tell. Oh. Excuse me. It was at the Loves in Washington. It starts with an E. Ellensburg, Washington. How about that? Will I throw one at the ditch? You know, we've done that to the first guy in Percival, Iowa, but I hit the window with it on the inside of the truck. I thought, nah, because now we're asking road crew to run out into the lane to pick up their medallion. I don't want to be responsible for anybody being flattened. So, what I not understand, Crystal, I'm sorry. Long Beach, California, how you doing? Victor. West Sacramento, how you doing? Bountiful, we went by Bountiful already. Eberg, Ellensburg. There you go, Adriana. Hey, I like that new flag. What do you think? If you want to see our new flag and a new Stein coming out later in 2022, I could still say next year. Go out to our Twitter, check it out. Are we froze again or just nothing happening? I have lost the camera. Erica, you better be careful. Don't go breaking stuff like that. Yeah, 100 medallions. I know we've gone through two cases of them. No, we're still live. The outdoor camera. A little buggy, but I'm sure there's a lot of people on the internet too. Everybody watching other New Year's Eve stuff. Washougal, Washington. I wonder if I said that right. Mingo County, West Virginia. I like that name. Mingo County. Hey, look, we captured a truck back there. That's Interstate 5 in the back. Now, I wonder if we could catch him going all the way around back there, can we? See, look at that. All the way in the back. Whoops. Get off the pole. That's Interstate 5. Try to do something real quick. Not perfect, but it's pretty cool. It's better than what we had. Which was nothing. You have a birthday coming up. Darlene, happy birthday to you. Yeah, parking lot. It's a full parking lot. I'm amazed. Can you imagine when we use this camera, like, in other places that we go to, that have a lot of truck traffic and all that stuff? Oh, you're right, I-80. I'm sorry. That's I-80. You're correct. What did I say, I-5? You're right. You're right. Ron, how you doing? When you get in a snack as you drive, you hear a little door open and shut. That is... Oh, I already turned this off. Now, how am I going to catch them? Oh, he's just sitting right there. There's a little car. Well, you see all the rows of trucks there are. This is a Rio Link. It's just a security camera. It's not really a broadcast camera. But, yeah, let me show you. If I could do this without knocking a light over. There we go. See, I set stuff up to make it not movable. And then when I try to move something to show you. See if I can do this. See, this is a cabinet right here. And all I do is just grab food out of it. Little food, nothing big. No, you actually, Dead Crow, that's a good question. You actually get 2 hours free, I think. So that if you came in, say, just for a 30-minute break, a shower, or whatever, they're not going to charge you. I think you have to be here 2 hours or 4 hours. So did we get froze again? Oh well. TA Nashville, now there you go. That would really be nice. What if we couldn't find any parking on multiple truck stops? We probably would have went ahead and gone over the mountains and kept driving till we found a spot, a rest area or something. So, didn't I buy a new jacket? Yes, I did. See, that's the very top of our trailer right there. So you could see how tight we were when we came in. No, you can't see. Now, can you hear me? Now, can you hear me? Okay, I don't know what happened. Oh well. Okay. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to play with two different phones. I'm trying to play with a tablet. GoPro's in the way, that, the light. So, like I said, if I move anything, it can cause a disruption. You know what I mean? So, customer, how you doing? Do I really think there's a truck driver shortage? You know, I don't know. I only know my end of the deal. I think there is some truck driver shortage. I think a lot of truck drivers are retiring. They don't want to put up with the rules and regulation and all that stuff anymore. Is it as bad as what they say? No. Because, you know, the news is going to like blow everything out of proportion to begin with. You know, otherwise it's not news. But I think a lot of the problem is what you see, where we have to wait 4, 5, 6 hours to get loaded or unloaded. And when we're late doing that, then we're late for an next shipper. And I think a lot of truck drivers are not putting up with that anymore. Isaac, how you doing? Now let's see if we can catch this guy. Well, we can't catch him. I don't have control because by the time it goes up to the camera from my phone and then comes back down here and then goes to you guys, we already missed it. So, I don't know. It's a first generation try at a tower cam. I think you would find more truck drivers, and I think the chain would go a whole lot better if other shippers took our time into consideration, didn't make us wait for hours on end. Because how many times have we showed up at a place on time or early and then had to sit there for several hours before they would even unload us? See, if we're late, we get in trouble. If they're late, who cares? You know, that is probably the most frustrating end to me anyways. That is bugs and whatever that's flying directly in front of the camera. Dust, dirt, whatever. Did I have dinner yet? No. There's actually a little joystick on the camera, but like I said, we're trying to feed too many things through our own Wi-Fi and mobile hotspots and, you know, all that stuff. Howdy, Julie. How you doing? But I don't know. This works for now. Do you want to have my dinner? Lorna's ate all my dinner. How you doing, Douglas? Happy New Year to you. Oh, you all don't need to see that. Hey, you know what? I want to see if I could do this. You guys have asked I'm going to see if I could do this. I don't know if it will work or not. Trying to show you guys something. You can't go full screen with it. No, I don't know. That's weird. I was going to show you the puppy video. But when I try to bring it up full screen, it doesn't do it. Now I want to show you something. That is part of the recording that we did yesterday coming down through the mountains. What do you think of that? Is that not pretty cool? It was a beautiful drive. Birmingham, Iowa. How you doing, Pastor Gordy's wife? Check that out. Is that not a beautiful drive? I love it. It does great. The only problem is I need time to upload this. Does that come across pretty good? I haven't shown you. I haven't edited them all together yet. But heck, we could show you some of that. Now, here's another part of it. Look how high that snow is. Look at that. We have Resi Boy, how you doing? We had TK the Truck Cat for 5 years. Check that out. Look at all that snow. The signs are half covered. No reading chat while driving. Look how high that snow is. It's higher than the cars. They did a really good job of cleaning that up. But I love that drive, I really do. The worst part about that Now look how high that snow is compared to that car. But look at those trees covered up in snow. I just think that is the coolest thing ever. All the weight that those trees hold. So do you like the recordings to be widescreen like this, even though you see the wiper? Wiper in the way. Now this is today. Look at the difference in the bright blue. Wow, Philip Gillespie. Thank you very much, sir. Tiffany, how you doing? Look at that blue sky. Howdy, Brian. Thank you very much. This is on the way back this morning. Thank you, Philip, very, very much. What were we doing there? But this is what we did today. Thank you, Julie. I do. I love what we do. That's why I spend so much money on it and effort on it, and you know, because I do care. I really do care. At first I thought, well, you know, nobody's gonna want to watch me drive. And I thought, you know, nobody would want to watch in the trucks at the truck stop. Man, the emails, the viewership told me absolutely something different. So, yeah, I enjoy doing it. Over the years, I've gotten so many in-depth emails about what it means to people that can't get out or are going through a rough time in their life for whatever reason, and now they get to, you know, get out of their shell, get out of their hospital bed, get out of their confinement to the home or wherever, and virtually hop in the truck and go and chat. And I think that what we do is therapeutic to a lot of people. I really do. But look at this color. And you see the reservoir off to the right? So when we get a chance, we're gonna put all these videos together for you and make them all in one. Thank you, EIEIO. Thank you, Chris. Brian, who cares if they think you're nuts? There you go, Will. Eric Miller, how you doing? Master voice. I like that. Who was it? Arcege Victrola used the dog that said he knows his master's voice on the record label or something. I would like to do more man, we're basically limited by technology right now. Like I said, I would wrap this truck around with 360-degree panorama, everything. We just don't have the technology for it. So we're doing the best we can with what we got. But like I said, when we first started in 2008, we had a 320 by 320 box on the front page of the website, and that only allowed us to have 10 viewers at one time. And we became popular, you know, internet searches, and everybody found us, that Cam Streams agreed to bump our viewership up to 100 simultaneous viewers. And they've never had that many before. You're talking about 2008 now. The first, I remember Tulsa, Oklahoma. We pulled into the Tulsa, Oklahoma Flying J, parked, and we pulled up the laptop, and we weren't broadcasting. And I thought, why are we not broadcasting? We were having 100 people watching. And then I looked and I started reading these emails. I love your channel. I love your channel. Merry Christmas. Or not Merry Christmas. You know, howdy, much love from Brazil. Come to find out, the very first worldwide exposure we ever had was from the country of Brazil. Sunday evening, there's a big show, or was back then, called Fantastico. And they broadcast a story about us. And so I looked, and remember, we're only allowed to have 100 viewers at the same time. I looked, and in that time frame that they were doing a story about us, we had 50,000 viewers. And the website crashed, the camera crashed, everything crashed. Since then, we've been on a couple interviews and all sorts of other stuff. So, howdy Julio from Venezuela. We are going to be covered up with everything. Uh-oh, are we buffering? We back? Okay. Remember now, we're doing all this off of our own internet, so you may have other people. Now, the only problem is I don't know how much you actually heard. Did y'all hear about the Fantastico and the 50,000 viewers? Oh, do I ever want to be on a late night talk show? If they called me up, I'd go. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you guys get me somewhere, I'll go. Make it happen. See, I'll be honest with you, I don't like to promote myself in that way. I feel that's up to you guys. If you want to arrange something, go for it. Ocean Green, glad you watched us for a year. Can you hook up your Nexar cam to your YouTube live stream? Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want to do. Just like we hook up our phone and videos to the live stream, yes. I don't think we'll hit 2 million miles in 2022. I think we'll hit 20. That'd be 2023. But yeah, 50,000 people visited our website and crashed the camera, crashed the website, everything. So. 2 years now. Good deal. Mrs. B, how you doing? Happy New Year, squirrel. What time is it really? 8 o'clock? Whoa. That's still 2 more hours before the big ball drop. Well, you know, we don't have to stay here till midnight. It's not like we got a big ball to drop. You know what I mean? Chris has been here for 7 years. You know, we've got some people that have been with us from the very, very beginning. If you want to I don't know. You'd have to do an internet search because there's like a bunch of different ways, John Fowler. You could do just like we do though. But you have to learn a lot. You have to learn how to broadcast to YouTube. You have to learn how to get your security camera on through a broadcast box like what we've got. We've got a Yodel Live box. We've got 2 of them. There's a couple different ways, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. That's going to cost you. But it can be done, just like what we're doing. Have I had more things happen on the road in 2021 than any other year? No. I think it's been about the same. Adriana? Yeah, but you're here from now on, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boggy, 5 years. Not much is happening at all. Ain't seen no other truck. Gavin Smith, how you doing? You are welcome even if you don't chat. We will get to El Paso again, I'm sure. The pay per mile increases with time. It does, but it's not on any set schedule. I'm at the top of the scale. And then actually a little bit more than the top of the scale. But, you know, you get bonuses, all that stuff. I think one thing that's making it slow is we've got it on 1080, but if we knock it down to 720, it still isn't bad, and yet makes it a little bit easier to handle. Am I getting a new truck? Well, at some point we will. 1 year for EI. Hey, you know, $52 countries. Wow. Since my delay, will I go to chains in the future? No, I don't see any reason to. I mean, if if it's dangerous out there, it's dangerous, you know. Lorna, how you doing? Stephen Worthington from the UK, North Yorkshire. How you doing? Good to see you. Buffalo, New York. How you doing? Hesperia. We've been to Hesperia a lot. You know what? Steve, parking is better. Look, Lorna, look, Lorna, look. Man, ain't nothing happening. I don't know when electric semis will happen. Stuff is working its way there. Amtrak engine 179, you have yourself a good night. What did I take? I took an ice cream bar. Here, y'all watch this. Oh, station identification.
Welcome to Big Rig Travels, your guide to the American highway.
You're in the middle of another Big Rig Travels live broadcast. We hope you're enjoying the ride as we take you across America on the longest running road trip ever. Make sure you click on subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever we go live. Don't forget to stop by the BigRigTravels.com website to learn about this trip and visit the BRT store and pick up your favorite shirts and the official Mash It mug.
You're in the midst of a BRT watch party. We're not driving, but sit back and enjoy the view and the best chat room on the internet.
Woohoo! Laura, there's like 11 more of these in there. You could share one. Darlene, how you doing? And any sponsors out there? I could sponsor your ice cream or water or anything else. Hey, Nintendo loves travels and games. How are you and your family doing? I appreciate you watching. We'll have to get those videos uploaded. Probably tomorrow after we get driving. Could I get Aunt Jay on camera? She'll probably show up at the studio. Inkman. Yes, Santinella has the Pea Soup Company. Brain freeze! No, last year we were not in Sacramento. Last year, weren't we in Texas? I don't know. I don't remember. You know, you could ask me where we woke up this morning, and I couldn't tell you. Because every night we're in a different city, so. Indian Head, brain freeze, Indian Head, Saskatchewan. How you doing? See, I didn't get a brain freeze until somebody mentioned it. George, welcome. Thank you. I found a nice replacement hat. I was going to say something. I done forgot. Eat another one? I already got brain freeze. There's something else I wanted to show you. Oh, you guys, oh dang nabbit. You guys, where's my picture in picture? You guys like oversized. How about this? Can you imagine this? That is one heavy thing. Anybody remember this? That was Christmas Day many years ago when we were in San Antonio, Texas, visiting Mom and Dad. Somebody backed into our truck and left it like that. We were not happy. See, now I can show you pictures of stuff. But somebody backed into us and ran away and just left it. Oh, y'all want to see the shipping supervisor? That's Nellie, the shipping supervisor. Alright, that was a long time ago. You know, we don't even have that truck anymore. But yeah, in fact, we came over to get clothes out of the truck and do laundry at Mom's house, and saw that, and of course we had to call the cops and all that. Was not very happy. Let me see if I can download this real quick. But yeah, Nellie is the shipping supervisor. Yeah, let me see if I can download this. Y'all wanted a I must have ruined. Oh well. Somewhere along the way I changed my default video player and it won't show it. Which is kind of dumb. Darlene! You know what? We get two cats, Orangey and Nellie. Orangey is laid back, loves to lay right here on my shoulder. Nellie, she doesn't really like to be held much. She lays there, but she's nosy. If you're putting a model together or doing anything with papers or whatever, paper clips, anything on the desk, she will come and she will sit right there and she will watch you. And then she starts swatting and dragging a pen or a paper clip or a Lego or anything like that, and just do this until it gets out of your reach. And then she just pick it up and then nonchalantly walk away with it saying, I need this. So, and if you go to try, if you get unlimited kisses to Orangey. Nellie You get 1 kiss. If you've been really good and fed her tuna, you get 2 kisses. If you get 3 kisses, you get a swat upside the head. Trust me, been there, done that, got the ripped open lips to prove it. How did TK lock me out of the truck? Back in the old days, the window up and down and we got a truck going, but I don't have the camera up. The window up and down and the door lock with a little rocker switch on the arm of the door, and truck cat used to love sitting right where the switches were. Well, we go to back up in this very busy dock. We backed up like 5 feet away from the door because a lot of times they give you a door, you back up to the door, but not all the way. You go check in, you come back, they will open up the door, check the seal, and then you back all the way in. So we backed up 5 feet away from the door. We go take our paperwork and check in. And we come back to the truck, they go, hurry up, get in the door. We'll meet you out there. And I can't get in the truck. And there's TK sitting there smiling, laughing, and waving at me. Right there. And I'm thinking, I left the keys in the truck. This is before I figured out carry a spare key in your wallet. And it took forever. I kept moving my finger and moved the paper to try to get her to swat at it and tried to get her to step on the door lock or door unlock button. Took me half an hour to make her do that. It's like, from then on, we learned to carry an extra key. But yeah, she thought it was funny. She locked us out, and of course the dock people are standing there. What's the problem? What's the problem? Back up to the door now. What's the problem? It's like, oh, my cat locked me out. So it's getting chilly. What's the temperature here? I wish we had a blank screen so you don't see me do that. Ever hit a deer? No, but we've had a deer hit us. 41 degrees. It feels colder than that. How y'all doing? Jim the Elf, how you doing? Philip, how you doing, man? It's a privilege to be on your phone or on your computer or however you watch us. Last year was Stockton, California? Could be. I don't remember. I really don't remember. 43. That's cold. Oswald, how you doing? I hit 40 of the 48. So I guess we need to hang around the southeast and northeast more. I was thinking of that earlier today. We need to try to make an effort to go to places that we have not been. Just for something different. Oh yeah, Boggy. Talk to the hand. Kitty cats are really Nels will do that too. She'll put it right here. It's like, no kisses. That's funny. Last year was Corning, California. I don't remember. Mariana, you're back. Howdy doody. Powell, Wyoming, 8 below zero. Crystal. Hope you got the fireplace going. Darlene, 1 week to your birthday. Michigan, that'd be pretty good. Vermont. We haven't been to New York or Michigan at all this year. I thought we had. Maybe not. I'll show you this picture I meant. What do you think of that as the clouds come rolling in? Selma, Alabama. I loved Selma, Alabama. LaCoy or Liqua? How you doing? Captain Kurt. I don't know. We'll have to go to Michigan again. You've been in timeout for the last half hour. Why? High 83 tomorrow? Wow. Yeah, we've been to Miami a couple times. In fact, we got road crew that met us there before. Let me show you some more cool pictures. Oh, here's Orangey in her favorite position. Always, Orangey just loves being on my shoulder like that. In fact, when I'm walking around in the kitchen and she like sits up on the chair or whatever, she sit there and she will jump on me and just, says, "Hi, here I come." She is a very, very good kitty. Leroy, sometimes, I apologize that happened to you. Sometimes YouTube will like unsubscribe people, I guess, or boot people out. I don't know why. And we never know unless somebody tells me. Raymond, how you doing? Orangey, the good, best cat in the world. Happy New Year to you, Brian Turner from Beattyville, Kentucky. And here's one, Nellie and Orangey together. When we got those, they were like golf ball size. It's like that big. Yeah, we'll have to see about getting into places we don't normally. Here's something. Y'all ever seen that before? Somebody made us an oversized mash it sign. Where am I? We're in Sacramento. Here's Sally. That's a howling beagle. India checking in. How you doing? That's Sally. They're in the road crew gallery. I don't remember the name of the person who took it. And here, this is a road crew member's kitties. No, the one that knocked us down was Harlow. We'll have to get some good videos and stuff like that of Harlow. Wally, you have yourself a good night. Eric, how you doing? You're very, very welcome. Orange Santa suit? We might. We still got to put your picture in the gallery. I forgot. We just not had time. There you go, Gossamer. Not much going on. See, now Gossamer, you could say Rusty and Riley are famous. They've been seen around the world. Ain't nobody moving. Nobody making a sound. Not even a mouse. Pet Gallery Road Crew. We were supposed to do that, and I never did because I can't even keep up with what I got. Mugging in Belvedere. That was pretty funny. Who belongs in the Guinness Book of World Records for what? For silliness? Bama, how you doing? Here comes a truck. Here comes a truck. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Casey. Black Knight Radio, how are you? England. Big Rig Travels and the whole worldwide road crew want to welcome Black Knight Radio. And Happy New Year to all of those in England across the pond. Happy New Year to you, Abby. Yeah, I don't know where they're gonna park. There ain't nothing in it. I'll be honest. I've been to this truck stop many times over the years. I have never seen it this full. I think all the trucks, are taking the day off, really, because you didn't see anybody on the road. Do I have something special? I wish I had hot coffee. I got cold coffee. You're welcome, Black Knight Radio. What genre of music do you play? What truck stop? We're right now at the 49er truck stop. Winnipeg, Manitoba. I've been there. Road rash. Like as in motorcycle crash, road rash. That wouldn't be a good thing to have. I don't know if you're going to have any fireworks there. If so, our camera would catch it. I think all the trucks here are, the shipper taking a day off. We've already picked up our trailer, so we're good to go. Oh, here comes another truck. Oh, is he going to come this way? I don't think so. I think he's coming in behind us. I wonder if Black Knight Radio answered me. I don't see his answer. Ruth P., how you doing? Why didn't you come visit us when we were in Madison? Aren't you from Madison area? East Coast is 2022, which means we will celebrate Central Time because that's what we're used to. And that's kind of like middle of the road. Bama Rush, you're welcome. I wish I had a script full of jokes and skits and graphics and drop a baby model truck from the tower, and all I could give you is me. Gossamer, how you feeling? I know I asked you before. Here comes Walmart again. Is he going to come down this aisle? What time is it? Almost 9, which means an hour. 10, 11. Yeah. Because we started at 8 o'clock Central Time. Because I don't know if I got the energy to make it until midnight Pacific Time. You know, last night I could not sleep. Anybody ever... You're tired, you know? You're regular, standard, go to bed tired. And I laid in bed. 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 And I flipped and I flopped. And I laid in bed. And I just, for the life of me, could not go to sleep. And I remember, I don't know, I think I fell asleep for 15 minutes or whatever. Opened my eyes and the clock said 11 o'clock at night. And I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. And I just, for the life of me, could not fall asleep. Nothing was on my mind. I wasn't stressed out or anything like that. It was just one of those nights where you could not do anything about it. You would just lay there, and no matter what you did, sleep wasn't happening. So, can I put on... I thought somebody asked me something. Can I put on the elf hat? I sure can. You know what? Yay. I forgot I got cords strung all over the place. You know what I got? Snowflake York peppermint patties. I love these things. I love York peppermint patties. Alright, where's my elf hat? Alright, y'all asked for the elf hat. There. Can you see it? Great. I'm gonna have to set the truck up with permanent broadcasting setup. Ibuprofen, yeah. You know what though? They're so small now. But at least these are thick, so it makes it worth biting, you know? Happy New Year, Ron Parker. How you doing? Cherokee kid. Yahoo Steve Elf. Hey, you're walking again. Nice. Good to see. That's a good way to go. Well, I don't want to take no ZyQuil. I'd never wake up in time. Huntsville, Alabama. Bama Chief. How you doing? Battery operated lights. This hat was a cheapo. I beg your pardon. Somebody let out a lot of air. No battery operated lights on these. Janet, how you doing? It's almost time. For what? Oh, you're for what? It's your New Year's. You're right. Faye, I cannot sleep when it's hot, but last night wasn't hot. But I do have to have air movement. I have to have a fan on me. I have to have something on me. That Walmart's still running around. I guess he's looking for somebody to I moved the camera and he goes the other way. Yeah, I think the camera's sticking again. I'm sure a lot more people are on the internet playing, Everybody's watching things. So what y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Lumpy, how you doing? I don't know what. Just last night just wasn't one of those times. With this bright light in my face, somebody could walk right up to us and I couldn't tell. 5 minutes. "5 minutes for the Eastern folks get Happy New Year. No alarm clock in the morning. What's my best trip? I don't even know how to answer that because because all the trips are good. I know that sounds like a corny, cheap answer, but I really like all my trips because they're all, something special, unique about them. There you go, kitty cat. We're making some of them. Will. I don't even know where Lorna is. Where's Lorna from? Or she like abandoned house already? Where's the bed? Right behind us. TK, the truck cat. Lorna's still in the freezer. TK, the truck cat. She would often sit in my lap. And let's do this one. And when we were driving, she would sit in my lap. But I tell you what, if I ate a York peppermint patty, I don't know what it is about mint, but she would like stand right here, and if I was eating it, she would literally bite my lips trying to get at it. And I don't know if it's something that irritated her or she loved it, but there was something about a York peppermint patty that TK, the truck cat, would like rip my lips off to get. You see a ladder? Yes, the ladder is so I can climb up to the freezer. Thank you, Turbo. You answered me. Sorry, I missed it. All right, so what's our time? I can't even see. 45 seconds, right? No, 6. I don't know, it's acting slow. 1 minute warning, 59. Tony Thompson, how you doing, man? We need to do that. We need to get one of our squishy trucks. And I don't know, put a string up on it. And cut the string so that the squishy truck would fall at midnight. What do you think? I like that idea. What do you think? Should we do that? I mean, it's not a ball and it won't glide gracefully down, but you know, Happy New Year to the East Coast. But we could do that and just have it drop at midnight, drop from the tower camera. What do you think? I actually think that's a cool idea. I like that. We could drop the little squishy truck. I need to remember that. Well, next year, somebody remind me. All of the East Coast, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Brand new. Alright, where did my York peppermint patties go? Hey, there's fireworks. I hear them. Let's move the camera over. There they are. Okay, not that much. Oh, where are they? I can't see. I think they're off behind us. But it ain't midnight here. What are fireworks going off here for? Oh well. You're ahead of me? Walmart's still running around. Happy New Year to all the East Coast. We'll have our in-studio New Year's celebration for Central Time. New Year dinner, woo! You know, I was reviewing chat earlier, and I don't know, I was reading, somebody said, even though 2020 and 2021 was less than ideal years, 2022 is going to be no better. And I'm thinking, well, of course it ain't. You already proclaimed that 2022 ain't going to be any better. Don't think like that. Think positive. Think, you know, it can be better. Things always improve. Maybe not as fast as you want them to. But if you go around already declaring the next year that hasn't even happened yet as it will be worse, you're gonna get what you say, you know. Do I have any other hobby than driving a truck, playing with broadcast equipment, photography, tinkering with things? That's about it. $1,000 homes in that fire. Yeeks. I hear fireworks, but I don't know why they'd be doing the fireworks now. But they got a long way to go. 2022 is going to be the best year ever for Big Rig Travels and everyone that rides along. Yankee Traveler, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you, David. We won't reach Boise tomorrow. The best is yet to come. Absolutely, Mariana. Fireworks and pots and pans. Downington, Pennsylvania. Phillips came and saw us. In fact, Philip gave me a steel tumbler with Wawa coffee in it. I remember that. He met us at the delivery. Or the shipper, one of the two. More people watching us than the Railfan channel. Well, the camera's not stuck. But look at that. I think it's cool that we can see the highway way over all the trucks and trailers. I can't wait till the nice sunny day when we do this. You know, at one of the truck stops that we sit for the day. I'm excited. Are you excitable? I'm watching the airplanes run around. I think we're pretty much close to the airport, right? Robin, Happy New Year to you. I'm doing good, Yankee. Walmart is looking for Christmas. Charlie, happy 2022 to you. You made it this far. We can make it through 2022. There you go, Wayne. It's getting cold. You know, I thought of that. Yep. How many people are staring at me? Some dude wearing a elf hat, light himself up, his lips constantly moving, and he's got a camera on a pole outside of his truck. What is wrong with this guy? Why is the picture so blurry? Well, it's not supposed to be perfect, but let me fix it for you. There, is that better? I mean, it's nighttime. We were just doing a little bit of surveillance. So, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Do-do-do-do. John 259, good morning to you. It's morning, right? Out your way. Happy New Year to you, John Zero. Happy. You sure there ain't nothing wrong with me, Lumpy? You sure? See if I can't point this towards downtown, kinda. Crystal, Happy New Year. Brian, Happy New Year. 5 a.m. What are you doing up at 5 a.m. on the holiday? John Zero, howdy. Ramon, how you doing? What did it do? Did it get stuck again? Here, y'all want to see me anyways. No, you're fine, Yankee. You're fine. You're fine. I think it's just being a pain. All the batteries are starting to get low. We've been pumping out Wi-Fi and hotspots and all that stuff to run all this tonight. I didn't bother to run all the power cords that we needed to, so a lot of this stuff is just running off of its batteries, which is doing pretty good. Chris, you have yourself a good night. 5 Ohio residents. Woo, woo. Happy New Year to you, John. Good night, Caitlin. Woke up, nothing but mindless phone-ins on the radio. Thought I would check out your channel and find out there's nothing but a mindless elf talking on the TV. Hey, you must be talking about us. Fine as frog hair, absolutely. Finer than frog hair split 3 ways. Roger, how you doing? Happy birthday. Happy New Year. Oh, for getting punchy. We're like really tired. 45 minutes to go. We could do it. Kentucky smoked ham. Well, we get through Kentucky. What part of Kentucky are you? You know what? Hey, those are good. Robin, you have yourself a good night. Well, you're supposed to be quiet. See, Will W. Now Aunt Jemima Frogs found out. Cheeto wings. I don't know. You know, Cheetos is supposed to be by itself. I don't think you're supposed to add Cheetos and tacos and all of that. Although I saw somebody, I don't know, some kind of show or something, and they took a big bag of fiery Cheetos and boiled it. And I'm thinking, how gross is that? You know, and made some kind of soup out of boiled Cheetos. And yeah, okay, if that's your thing, but I don't know. You know, Ken Smith, I didn't even see your donation until just now. Thank you very much, sir. Ken Smith from Oakland, California. Thank you. You know, for just sitting in a truck stop in the dark. I think we hit 350 people. I think that's mighty good. So, Mariana, your son Robert is home with you now, or where's he, or your other son? I don't even remember your other son's name. I need to put the camera down or move this up, because when I read chat, it probably makes my eyes look like they're closed, right? Layton, Happy New Year to you. Yap. Hope you have a good year. What do we do? Chase John 259 off already? Play a game of checkers. There you go. Run away, Bama. Waiting for the baby Benjamin. Nice. Cheetos mozzarella sticks. We could, you know. Happy New Year to you from France. Ain't nothing happening. You know, I really think that I'm like one of 3 people that are actually in their truck. I think everybody else, abandoned their truck. Happy New Year, old school. How you doing? Well, that looks okay, right? No. Happy New Year. Whoop, whoop. Play welcome. All right, yeah, let's do that.
Welcome to Big Rig Travels, your guide to the American highway.
You're in the middle of another Big Rig Travels live broadcast. We hope you're enjoying the ride as we take you across America on the longest running road trip ever. Make sure you click on subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever we go live. Don't forget to stop by the BigRigTravels.com website to learn about this trip and visit the BRT store and pick up your favorite shirts and the official Magic mug.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
You're in the midst of a BRT watch party. We're not driving, but sit back and enjoy the view and the best chat room on the internet.
We're not driving, we're just sitting here. Happy New Year to you, Chase. How do I get messages on there? I press the button. How do you get chat? I hit the button. Somebody say something nice. Temecula. We've been down that way. Or over that way. Happy New Year to James. Happy New Year to Steve and the Roo Crew. There you go. Got woke up by gunfire and fireworks. That's not good. What gave me the idea to live feed your trips? I know that I like going places, so I figure other people might like to go. Craig Pinto, how you doing? Roll out the barrel, New Year. There you go. Ever stop and gassed up at Busey's? No, because they don't like truck drivers. David, may your days be all stress-free and fun. Absolutely. Adam Parks, you have yourself a good night. Happy New Year, Kinsey. What's the weirdest thing you ever delivered? Peeled grapes and oxtails and cow navels, chicken guts. I'm serious. David, you have yourself a good night. Oswald, you get yourself a good night. Peeled grapes. I know. It's like a grape is a grape. Why would you ever peel a grape? Must be a high society thing. What is that on my head? I don't know. What does it look like? Enough fat. Although you can't see it sparkle, right? Yeah, it looks like I just got the green thing and that's it, right? Yep, we know there's Belvedere. Roll out the barrel. All right, good night, Billy. $275 parking spots. I was pretty close. I said 200. Yeah, packing house is pretty yucky, huh? Hey, we're off camera. That means I can use this Kleenex in a way that won't turn everybody off. Oh, wait, there you are. You know, you guys make me silly. And I used to be timid about being silly. I've had people tell me, what do you act weird for? Why do you be funny? Or why do you think you'd be funny? And I'm thinking, I'm just being me. You know, I don't, okay, how many people we got watching? 340. If I had 340 people sitting in front of me, I would clam up. You know what I mean? But all I'm doing is talking to a camera lens. So I could be as silly or as creative or as weird as I want to. And, you know, that's why you hear like actors and actresses and singers and whatnot, they tell you that they're real private in life and they're shy in life because they don't look at the millions of people. They're only looking into a camera or say, you know, a studio audience of 100 people, 200 people, whatever. Or even if there's a big arena full of people, they've got so many lights in their eyes, they're more or less just singing to the dark area. Does that make sense? So playing to a camera is nothing. It just feels natural. I feel like I'm talking to my best friend. And you know, you could be as weird as you want to with your best friend. And, you know, I don't know. So that's how this works. I don't worry about anybody staring at me. I have one friend, and that's that camera. Now, I mean, I've got lots of friends, but I'm only talking with one best friend. It just happens that that one friend has 1,000 people behind him. You know what I mean? So I could be crazy and weird, you know. So no, you gotta laugh. You absolutely gotta laugh. If somebody tells you you don't need to laugh, send the grump bucket on their way. You don't need to be around that. Look at that, 30 minutes to Central New Year's. There you go, Eric Miller. The guy is backing up behind us. Ryan, you have yourself a good night. Minnesota. How you doing, Minnesota? I'm gonna look something up real quick. Oh, you're not supposed to see. You're not supposed to see. Don't look. Happy New Year to Happy New Year to Ken McClennathan. Oh my goodness. I just butchered that. Would it be possible to have your truck run on vegetable oil? I have no idea. I know people that have talked about stuff like that. I don't know anything about that. I'm not a motorhead. All the puppies found homes except for the two that are being taken care of with intense care. They need extra help. They're not ready for adoption yet. How's the trip over the Sierras? They were good. Whoops. I meant to do that. John, how you doing? Abby, I thought you were like going to bed a long time ago. Ever thought about running dedicated runs? Nope. We'll never do that. Because that'd be boring. I like going all over the country. I like never knowing where we're going to end up. Dedicated to me is good if you want to be home every night or every other weekend or whatever. That's not for me. I want to roam around like a wild banshee. The guy's still trying to back up. Gossamer, how you doing? Just think, 30 minutes. Haha, Mariana, you're right. You're right. If it's not good for the body, why would it be good to stick in a vehicle? No, I don't know. I've heard people make stuff run off of water, off of cow methane, run off who knows what. I don't know. I suppose anything's possible. I just don't know anything about it. Flintstone. No, Flintstone. Eric Miller, you ain't got nothing to do? I've not seen Walmart around anywhere. I don't know if he found a spot or he left. That little box truck is parking right behind us. Utah, how you doing? Rusty and Riley already conked out, huh? How were your trips presented to you? The company gives me trips based on the next closest available shipper to where we are. You know, I mean, logically, if we finish in Sacramento today, our next shipper, you know, should be a town nearby. So it's just, when we get done, what is the closest and the earliest shipper that we need to get to? And so that's where the trips, how the trips are picked. I take all the trips that they give me. I've only turned down 2 or 3 trips in my life. So, Eric Miller. I am getting tired. It's. Am I gonna make it what? Am I gonna make it what? To midnight? We've only got half hour. Mark Hardcastle, how you doing? Glad you enjoy it. Very much so. Watkins Glen. I've been there, actually. I walked down in those little, what is it? Watkins Glen's Canyon things. I've got a couple panoramas, I believe, from there. Kenny in North Carolina, how you doing? JD, that would be great. You're gonna buy us one? We're hanging in there, Mariana. No, we ain't playing technical. We're playing This Old Man's Tired. I just do not see any truck movement. I don't see anybody walking around the lots. I think most of these trucks are here and people like went home to their family or, you know, something like that. Watkins Glen Gorge. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I got a couple panoramas that I made walking around in there. Very, very cool. What's the temp here? I don't know, but I'm froze to death. Let me see. Temperature is 39. 39? Well, I guess that is chilly. It's going to get down to 34 degrees tonight. No snow over the mountains tomorrow. Which is a good thing. Juan Jose Cruz, how are you doing? -4 in Alabama. -23 in Provo, Utah. I smell smoke. Or maybe it's somebody's exhaust. Charlie in Kentucky, how you doing? Alright, this is making my head itch. We're gonna have to put this up for next year. We wore it last year. Now we're just gonna have to save it for next year. What do y'all think? Joining the best chat on YouTube. There you go. Oh, Southern Black Hills. Why did I think you were in Alabama? Bama Rush. You're right. Southern Black Hills. You're right. We could probably make it a lot longer if I did get sleep last night. I just didn't. You know, I'll be honest. I think a lot of times that I don't get sleep are the times that we have an early morning delivery, you know, and I don't want to be late. I constantly think, man, if I go to sleep, I won't wake up. Meaning I won't wake up to an alarm clock or whatever. And then we'll be late, and then I'll get in trouble, and then we have to reschedule and blah, blah, blah. So that keeps me worried, and I'll stay up all night just so I can make delivery on time. I wish I could get over that. Abe, yes. There's a, what do you call it, a statue or whatever, and this hat actually sits on Abraham Lincoln's head all year long. Five degrees in Truckee. Mystic, you're not in bed yet? It's almost midnight. Bama, you have yourself a good night. Thanks for joining us. What do we got? 20 minutes? 19 minutes? Tommy G, you're welcome. Very much so. Thank you. Formula One for 12 years. Very cool. I hear fireworks, but I don't see any, and it's not even close to midnight here. Tell you what, I probably won't be able to sleep tonight because of that bright light in my eyes. For what, 3 hours, 4 hours? We started at 8. So this is going to be a 4-hour stream, right? I can't tell. Yeah, 3 hours, 35 minutes so far. We do have a screamy meanie. Now we have an alarm clock called Sonic Bomb, and it's got the noise, it's got the vibrator, It's got all that stuff, and it's also got like bright light LEDs. It lights up the whole cab. We'll have to do a review on that. Well, no biggie about the light. You want to see me, right? "16 minutes, and what do you get?" Well, you didn't think that one through, did you? Aunt Jemima Frog's gone, right? Why is there only crumbs in here? Would I want to drive a truck that's 100 trailers long? No. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd try it in Australia. I don't know. I don't know. I'd do it, I guess, just to try. Kenny, don't be a blabbermouth. Don't run and tell Aunt Jemima. By the way, I think the sale is supposed to go off at midnight. You want Aunt Jemima backpack buddy with a match shirt, you better buy her. 15 more minutes. I don't know. I think the store automatically changes the price at midnight. You get a brand new year to drive in. Yep. Look at us. Snowflake York Peppermint Betty. Happy New Year to you, Mario. Jan, you're not bothering nobody. You're doing good. I am froze to death. You know what I could do? I could turn on an electric blanket. What do you think of that? Some of the truck stops have Dunkin' Donuts in it. "12 minutes. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I always be safe. Thank you very much, Mario. Turn on the blanket. I need to. I love my electric blanket. Keeps my piggies warm. I want to do that. What do you think of that? Next year, when we do the New Year's Eve show, we drop a squishy truck from the top of the tower cam. What do you think of that? I think that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Maybe put a couple lights on the truck. I think we ought to do that. I think we ought to drop one of our little squishy trucks from the tower cam. I think that'd be cool. And maybe, I don't know how you'd pick out, but I was thinking like get a piece of cardboard and write people's names on it, you know? And then when we cut the thread holding the truck up, when it falls, whatever name the truck lands on would win some kind of good prize. I don't know. But I don't know how you could determine whose name gets on the cardboard. Because even though we're just a good channel, we still got to do things that doesn't put us in legal trouble. Hey, and there's a lot of weird things out there that I never would have thought. You know, like we can't play games of chance and charge money, you know, and all that mess. Because then you get into gambling, and I just don't want to do all that. So how we could fairly pick people's names for stuff like that, I would have no idea. We could drop Aunt Jay into the Cheetos. There you go. I hear fireworks. Bonehead truckers. Well, hopefully we don't ever end up there. Rain Cheetos. There you go. Yeah, that might work. Douglas, you have yourself a good night. There you go. I was thinking of that fishing line thread. Find a way to cut it. Five till, just like the little picture shows. Yeah, the fire did push us a little bit, didn't No, I bet you nobody hits their horn because they don't want to get beat up. You know, I do want to say on a serious note, though, that you guys are just fantastic. You really are. Every now and then people come up, you know, email, message, whatever, and feel sorry for me that I'm lonely on the road, or I'm stuck for a day or two, or, you know, and I don't know, there may or may not be a truck driver that gets lonely out on the road, but I'm very far from that. In fact, I'm exactly the opposite. I'm not spending New Year's Eve alone in my truck. Technically, yes. I've got hundreds and hundreds of people. Well, right now we got what? I can't see. 314 people watching. But we normally have 500 people, 600, whatever it is. And I'm talking, and you guys are keeping my mind occupied, and I'm far from being some lonely old trucker on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve or Turkey Eve, Turkey Day, whatever. You guys mean a lot to me. I enjoy broadcasting. I enjoy reading the emails about how we bring memories up for you. All of that. You know, it just... Big Rig Travels is bigger than me. It's bigger than just some truck driver putting a camera in his window. It's about all of y'all. Y'all are the reason that the channel is successful. The friendships y'all form in chat. People across the country take time out, drive sometimes 100 miles just to meet me for 5 minutes at a truck stop. You guys are the reason for this channel. And I want to say many, many thanks. 2022, watch out. Big Rig Travels is gonna... I don't know what the word is. I got some cool things planned for 2022. If everything catches up. But we're getting there. Now, I like that idea, Yankee Traveler. So I just want to say many thanks for hanging out with me every day. Every morning, every afternoon, every night. You know. Y'all are the best road crew ever. How many minutes we got? 3 more minutes. I wish I had music picked out and all that good stuff. Darlene, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. I'd put that on the screen, but it doesn't show up. It doesn't let me. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. Really, really do. Is it time? Is it time? Alright, we gotta wear the hat. This is the last time to wear the elf hat. Do-do-do-do. I don't have an official clock in front of me. 9:58 in Sacramento. Okay. Happy New Year as we tip the camera over. There's a live view coming to you from the 49er Sacramento truck stop. Still 2 more hours for Happy New Year from where we're broadcasting from, Sacramento. But we're going on Central Time. So, we there? We at midnight yet? No? How many minutes? How many seconds? I'm literally about to freeze to death. But I don't want to shake everything by starting a truck. New Orleans ball is about to drop. Musical note drop. There you go. Y'all the best road crew ever. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mini road trip. There you go. 10 seconds. I want to wish everybody a happy, happy, happy New Year. 2022 Central Time. There you go. All right. I want to thank you one last time for everything. 2021. We start tomorrow with a brand new year, a brand new day, a brand new weekend, the first Saturday of a new year. You got your whole new life ahead of you. Let's make it change. Let's change one day at a time. And we'll get through this year together. Okay? Thank you very, very much. I will see you in the morning whenever we wake up. You guys are the best road crew ever, and I appreciate you. Alright, everybody. I will see you in the morning. Saturday, we can do it. Let's get through 2022. Have the best year ever. And maybe a new jacket. Catch me tomorrow as we go over the Sierra Mountains back through Nevada. See y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Love you. I don't remember how to turn this off.